This is a book I published myself, and this is a poem I wrote when after the DNC convention last year. I got sick because I got caught in the rain, and I was in bed for like 2 days, and I wrote this on my phone, so I wasn't in a good mood. So it's called "The City is a Cesspool." The city is a cesspool. Everything aches. I've never been so disgusted with the city in which I live. The mayor is a coward. The city's broke, but he spreads his beak to sing like a dirty pigeon, draped in a facade of freedom. The whole thing's rigged. He endorsed a criminal witch with the personality of a dictator, with a penchant for sniffing your own bullshit too. The whole thing is cockeyed, split like my head, out in the gutter where I'm left in the rain, and the city crumbles, and the cops protect their masters who sold out their pensions to leverage against their debt. So the world groans into collateralized disfigurements, like closing schools and slumlords and higher taxes, and the rent gets up to make room for those who cringe and croak at the sight of a fly, like their own insides manifesting the secret, which is this: the city is a cesspool, and the poverty is snatched up by developers with speculative souls, who think and firmly believe that eating away at the earth is progress, and profits and revenues and profits get mismanaged, like a tangled tube sock full of jism and blood, and the same faults and flaws of the people become bankruptcy, while those who pillage and poison and destroy get bailed out to start again, with ivory towers hoarding cash, and the restaurant employees are exploited till they drop in the trenches, and like the blue collars they're left swollen and tossed aside, or they live in hospital beds, and then a check comes in the mail for your accident, for your humanity. Your human soul is priced into a book and filed away, while you're billed and taxed on top of the manure pile. This stinking pit that rots in the sun, where beggars moan and groan and tourists hide in disgust as car horns blare and traffic swells, and girls are raped in alleyways, and girls are shot on their front steps, and men without eyes walk around drunk at 11 a.m., and even those with money wilt with the weight they carry of working universal hours to feed their families who grow up rotten and spoiled in the middle. And they become more land and property protected, and another name like digits on a card that's spent like water on decaying streets. It all goes to shit. Even our love here is hounded out and encroached under fingernails that grow, and tales of corruption span the Delaware River, which is black and dead and dying, and no sunlight gets to the bottom of everything. And we must adapt to what is slowly becoming inhabitable, where the roaches and mice and roaches multiply, and the rats race around Rittenhouse Square, and on holidays, drunks vomit into the streets, where pills are sold on corners by 50-year-old men on bikes, and the whole thing is so GD rigged that I've screamed silent tears, and I'm still screaming, and almost nobody listens. I roll over with my back to the sun and wait to fall asleep again. No, that's not right. Okay. And I have two poems about girls, since that was really depressing. If I can measure your soul. If I could measure your soul, it would be in dimples. There would be big red lips laughing and talking about everything. The nights would be long and I'd be waiting and watching your legs, or you'd sneak to the carpet and your dress would hike up above your thighs. You wouldn't notice. You'd be too busy entertaining the other boy next to you. He gave you a cat, and I'm sitting there behind you watching. You're playing with the cat and other boys waiting for me to leave, but I'm not going anywhere, because I love you and your heart is too beautiful to betray, and you just don't know it. You're playing with the cat and he's wondering what the hell the other two boys are doing, sitting there thinking about which one of us will get you alone. And it isn't that I just want to talk. I want to listen to you speaking your words. I want you rambling to myself. You used to sing these songs and used to record videos of you singing these songs, and I don't know if I've ever seen anything so beautiful. With your skin sparkling from withdrawal, I heard your voice. You weren't afraid. You were crazy, and you weren't bashful, like you used to say about me. When we go out to the bar with your girlfriend and some other snoozy guy who didn't know his left tit from Adam. But you were there, and your armpits were prickling. You were laughing out loud. You didn't know or care that I was staring at you. I miss those moments, because kissing your neck made it all and everything worthwhile. And this is the last one. It's called Her Blue Eyes Shine. Her blue eyes shine. They shine when she's crying. When she's laughing. She paints with ease. She's a natural beauty. Why doesn't she know? She used to lean into me with her legs, her heart, her thoughts. She kept me alive. She was without vanity, only in moments naked with me. She'd flaunt in the mirror. I'd be on the bed, naked too, with my vulnerability. She was brave and proud that she had made love to me. Almost like a muscle she'd always been waiting to flex. Her heart encompassed me, swallowed me whole like a whale, or the tiny hair on her chin from her acne medicine. If I pointed it out to her, she'd dart the steps to shave it off, so humiliated. She'd come back down, and I would no longer have any guard, no more walls. She broke them with her innocence, because her eyes would shine from her spirit, from her soul. She painted without hardship. She drank from her life with a wine glass and a smile. Just looking at her was enough, and it would take forever to recover, as it always should and could and will when it comes to something and somebody so beautiful. That's who she is, those big, bright blue eyes, so haunting when they're gone.